Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I got my tweet up here. Yes, I'm reporting on my own tweet. At Working Money 589, something must have happened at Swell by Ripple. And this was a tweet I just posted yesterday with regards to the price action, because look at that, guys. The price for XRP was starting to rise until it didn't. This from Darren Moore at Fame21More. And what comes up in a spec market most definitely comes down. The funniest part about this, though, was David Schwartz saying, "I told Brad not to wear that tie." Such a troll. Nevertheless, yes, we got XRP coming down, back down from yesterday's rise, or at least the attempt at rising, went all the way back down to 0.274, now hovering at about 0.288. And yeah, guys, Swell started yesterday, is going to continue today. We got some updates from Swell. First, though, Awake at Mr. Level Up on Twitter brought my attention to this. If you Google Ripple executives, which I think is actually just a mistake, so I Googled Ripple executives, and you get Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Yoshitaka Katao, and Gottfried Leibrandt. Bizarre. I think it's just a mix-up in the Google algorithm. I don't actually think that Gottfried Leibrandt, who, for those of you guys who don't know, was the CEO of Swift, and he left, I believe, last year. Was it last year or this year? Anyway, he's no longer with them. And so did he take a job at Ripple secretly and only the Google algorithm knows? I don't think so. I think this is actually just a mistake. Nevertheless, thought that was kind of interesting. We've got Mr. BXRP posting photos here from Swell. We got the Kryptonaires team in here and David Schwartz. And for those of you guys interested, that's what Digital Asset Investor looks like. He's right there in the corner over there. And we got this clip here, okay? I gotta just play you guys this clip. This, I think, from a news channel in, I think it was, oh yeah, it must be Singapore, because Brad Garlinghouse is actually there. Just take a listen.
Blockchain technology is rapidly moving into the mainstream, and the next guest runs one of the leading players. Let's bring in Ripple CEO Brad Garlington.
Wait, whoa, Brad Garlington? And that reaction is just priceless. That's right, folks. CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlington. This from XRP Twin on Twitter. So we got a lot of really great things here. I mean, they're nothing significant, but just kind of having fun right now at Swell, at least for the first day. I can't get over that expression. Just priceless. Priceless. CEO Brad Garlington. Then we finally get into some serious news here. Securitize at Securitize posted this on Twitter. And this news from MUFG Bank. Okay, so MUFG, Japan's largest financial group and fifth largest bank in the world by assets, is leading a 22-member research consortium to develop standards around security token management. Now, for those of you guys who do not know, this is important because Securitize, MUFG Bank has a partnership with Ripple, Japan's biggest bank. MUFG said in 2017 that it would join Ripple's interbank group of leading transaction bankers. And this article was back from last year, November 2018. So indeed, they have joined RippleNet. So these guys are already onboarded, and now they're starting this. So Securitize, a firm that enables the issuance of management digital securities, will be the only issuance platform provider for the consortium. The consortium will be the company's first opportunity to tokenize fixed income assets, including bonds, where Securitize CEO Carlos Domingo told CoinDesk that tokenization has some of the best opportunities to create efficiencies. So they're pursuing ways to develop, offer, and onboard financial transaction services using blockchain, folks. With a focus on automatic settlement for securities and funds, it plans to develop a dedicated security token blockchain called Progmat to provide a platform for managing securitized assets, including trust functions, to minimize counterparty risks. Just going to scroll down here, guys. So MUFG has several other blockchain products in its innovation pipeline. The Japanese financial services giant is developing a blockchain payments network with fintech company Alchemy Technologies to be launched in the first half of 2020. Its blockchain trade platform with NTT data aimed at fostering trade between Singapore and Japan is being tested now, while the company is also participating in a blockchain proof of concept to streamline know your customer processes with HSBC Singapore, OCD Bank, and the Info Communications Media Development Authority, a Singapore regulator. So guys, a lot of developments happening in the space, security tokens, and I think this is more about finance in general with regards to the blockchain and blockchain technology, how this is going to really change finance. So not so much cross-border transactions, but it's good to see that, a company partnered with Ripple, part of this new consortium, understanding that, blockchain is the way of the future and brainstorming ways that this could really change the financial structure to continue propelling us through the next decade, the 2020s and beyond. I saw this too, also from Ashish Birla. Not sure if he's at Swell this year. A year after the commercial release of on-demand liquidity, we have 24 customers signed on and we're making an impact. In 2020, expect more volumes, more corridors, more customers experiencing the benefits of Ripple's on-demand liquidity product. So more than 24 customers doesn't actually sound like a lot. It seems like they're making progress at a slower pace. Nevertheless, this was also released from the Daily Hodl. Ripple hits 300 clients as MoneyGram announces expansion of XRP-Powered on-demand liquidity. So guys, now Ripple is at 300 clients. I'm not sure what Ashish Birla means with this 24 customers versus 300 clients, but there's clearly a big discrepancy there. I don't think they mean the same thing. Clients are likely Ripple partners, or rather, companies that are licensing the technology. Although I'm not entirely sure I understand what Ashish Birla means by customers, although both these sources are talking about on-demand liquidity. So let's read this. Ripple, the San Francisco-based fintech firm that offers enterprise solutions for global payments, says it now has 300 clients using its cross-border technology to move money across borders. And guys, get this, a growth factor of 10x year over year. So we have also seen 10x year over year growth in transactions on RippleNet, our global network of banks, financial institutions, and payment providers that sends money globally, instantly, and reliably for fractions of pennies. At this year's Swell conference in Singapore, the company is currently marking the 1-year mark for its XRP-based cross-border platform payment solution, XRapid, which is now called ODL, On-Demand Liquidity. So tweet here to that regard. The San Francisco-based startup has also released a quote from MoneyGram CEO Alex Holmes. Okay, so Holmes says, one of the core strengths of MoneyGram is our global liquidity and settlement engine that enables our customers to send money in over 200 countries and territories. Our partnership with Ripple has helped us to improve the strength, and we've already started seeing the product's potential to streamline our back-end capabilities. For the first time ever, we're settling currencies in seconds, and because of these results, we're expanding our partnership with Ripple and are excited to announce that we have started executing foreign currency trades with the Philippine peso using ODL. Guys, we know the Philippines, a huge corridor for remittances. It's one of the largest, going from Western countries and some countries in the Middle East sending money over to the Philippines. It's a very important corridor. Ripple says its customer base is spread across 6 continents in 45 countries. Its most recent clients are the Pakistan-based Faisal Bank, Bangladesh-based bKash, and UK-based Finastra. And guys, this next point here is very important. CEO Brad Garlinghouse signaled out the announcement of Facebook's Libra as a massive call to action for banks to realize they could no longer depend upon technology like SWIFT to compete in this marketplace. It took Facebook's Libra to really kind of get all these banks to sit up straight with their ears perked up. In 2017, it seemed like the majority of them weren't interested in using blockchain technology and, utilizing cryptocurrency for cross-border transactions. But clearly, over the last 2 years, their tune has changed. They realize that the future is now, and they realize that they can't rely on an antiquated system like SWIFT to conduct business in the 21st century. It's just not going to fly. So guys, Ripple is now at 300 partners and counting. Just last year, they were talking about being at the 200 mark, so it looks as if they are roughly signing up 2 clients per week. So roughly the same estimates that Brad Garlinghouse was mentioning months ago. Anyways, guys, I'm going to keep my eye on Swell and give you guys the updates as they come. But for now, I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.